had the first 4 seasons on DVD.
Hmm.
Like when I reviewed this like 2 years ago. I had the first thing. It's like once I watched after them, it's like some episodes it was hard to just
Right.
maintain concentration because I was just like it's
Like
like dead air.
Julie wasn't there.
Yeah,
Then
they changed the
the
mom.
aunt, yeah, the aunt wasn't
The
there.
aunt when
The
Rachel.
grandma wasn't there.
Yeah,
Waldo wasn't there.
Waldo
Like,
photo. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, it wasn't consistent. Then they changed the mom.
yeah. you know and then what did you think of the ending? Because like Steve Urkel from the beginning of time was just seen as annoying. I would never marry this dude, and she turns around like the last episode she ends up
Yo,
like,
she didn't deserve Steve. I'm gonna be
I am
honest.
Steve.
Hey,
Yeah,
she ain't.
straight up.
She was just choosing between Stefan and Steve, and
Yeah,
Steve finally was just fed up.
yeah, 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 yeah. you
Like,
know
you chased this girl for 10 years, 10 years,
a whole decade.
a whole decade.
you know it's mad because I remember Steve had his own girl. What was it, Myra?
Yeah,
Yeah, she was
Marvel was fine.
fine. Myra was cool,
Yeah,
and she liked him for him during the
right,
years. So he didn't want her because he was going for the fruit, that fruit on the tree that's out of your
right.
reach. He was going for that, and only by the end. So man, I'm still shocked to this day why of all the Fresh Prince, Martin, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Living Color, Living Single.
Well,
I
hanging
feel
with
like,
Mr. Cooper, it
yeah,
ran the scores.
yeah, I think the way if I was to rewrite Hanging with Mr. Cooper, the second season it should have just carried the same tone of the first
Right.
season. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that
it
whole
got too Disney. It got too
you got to,
polished.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It could have been one of those things they didn't know what they had.
Right.
Because you got to remember at the time 90s, as we mentioned these sitcoms that made it, there's a lot of ones that didn't make it.
No.
They
No.
did one season, cut. You
Yeah.
know, what I mean. So maybe it was a thing like Hanging Mr. Cooper. It had some sort of type of popularity, and they
Yeah.
said, okay, let's try change it. That studio interference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe they tried to say, well, let's try make it more Family Matters,
Mm.
Cosby Showish, and I just think it
Like,
just,
no. No.
yeah,
No. Then they changed the theme song. I'm like,
yeah.
yo, why?
I swear. I think they thought when En Vogue were there, it was too much sex appeal. It's like, I don't know, man. Fuck.
If it was too much sex appeal, why you guys didn't like change it after episode 2 or something
Oh,
like
so
that?
two and that, yeah. I was seriously. I still have the first season. Like,
Yeah.
I ripped it off my DVD, put it onto my computer. I can always go back because that was
Right.
it was a huge show of my childhood watching.
Oh yeah.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. That was it. But yeah, man. So and so like on series, man, and folks, we're always gonna talk about these series, man.
Yeah,
Martin,
man.
Living Single,
This is
Living
random
Color.
talk.
It's you just always because we love these shows, man. But like as you said, like with the movies, I said like Will Smith, being like possibly one of the top
Hmm.
actors, of series, TV series and film of like the movie. We've never done this like of the '90s movies. If you had to like, what would be the cream of the top? And this could be any genre. It could be comedy, action, drama. It could be the hood films. What would be like the Mount Rushmore of the films in the '90s?
Oh, my Mount Rushmore. So
Yeah, yeah. So this is
four,
Mount Rushmore
five.
can only be four.
Oh man,
It's you gotta narrow it down.
yo. So this is my top five movies of the '90s.
Yeah, this is
So
going here. Oh, all right, we can do honorable mentions. Let's see.
all right. So I'm
We
gonna
got
do.
it.
All
On the
right. I
floor.
won't do my tops. Then I'm gonna do my honorable
Sure,
mentions.
sure. I'll do it straight
So
after. Yeah.
this is in no order. I'm gonna put Pokemon the movie, Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yes, interesting choice, man. Yeah,
Yes,
that was a
because
big film. Yeah.
that was a big film. I went
Mm.
to the movie theater. That movie theater was packed.
Yeah, Full House.
for a kids movie. That
Yeah.
going there like at 7 o'clock. That it was packed.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the trading cards and the Pokeball, the toys
Yeah,
with it when you go to the
all the
movie.
merch, all the
Yeah, all the
merchandise that
merch.
came, the T-shirts, the Pokeballs. You know what I mean? The Burger King toy. You know, I always remember.
Yeah, Mewtwo was the first woke Pokemon. So Mewtwo was the first woke Pokemon.
Oh, step into the AM. That should be
Yeah,
like a woke. You know, if you say I'm woke now, step into the AM like third base. You know.
yes. Like nah, like you're not gonna treat me like a slave. Like
Yeah, yeah,
nah, Mewtwo was woke.
yes.
Like you fool. Like they're just using you for your for their own game. But
Okay, yeah,
yeah, Pokemon the first movie.
right.
eh, That's number one. Number two, we have to put House Party.
100. Yeah,
Yeah,
house party.
House Party. Um, Number three, and this is hard.
Isn't it? You know, like phew, so many. There was so many like
So
gems.
many.
Phew, I'm even thinking of it now. Oh man, that's actually really harder. You know.
Number three. So I put a cartoon. I put a comedy. Let's go to the action.
Mm.
I will have to put Rush Hour.
Rush Hour, yes,
Yeah.
the 1998.
Yeah.
You know, Buddy Cop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's it. Rush Hour is fire, man. And I remember like the thing is like with the Buddy Cop films, like I think Lethal Weapon was really the last one, like before Rush Hour kind of took
Right.
over. You know, Lethal Weapon. Free, which came out like 1992 or something. Yeah, but Rush Hour was solid.
Yeah. Rush Hour. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um. So that's three. So I got a cartoon, comedy, action.
Yeah, diverse
When
them.
it comes to drama, man, drama. This is hard, man,
It's
because there's a
tough.
lot of
Yeah,
dramas, good dramas.
yeah. I kind of got a
Much
feeling
as
what
I
you're gonna
love
pick.
Juice, as much as I love Juice,
Yeah,
this is my favorite movie of all time.
yeah.
But I would
It,
have to put Boys in the
I
Hood.
knew you. I had an inkling you were gonna say that. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it started
yeah, yeah.
everything.
It's John Singleton. Some people don't understand how masterful he was as a director.
Yeah,
You know,
because
there's certain nuances you see in John Singleton's film that mean stuff.
right.
Uh,
John Singleton gave you Boys in the Hood,
yeah,
Poetic Justice,
higher.
Higher Learning.
There's an even film called Rosewood. I recently watched this. Check that one out, man. It talks about
Yeah,
whole the slave. Not slaves like that civil rights, you know, era. You know what I mean? It's like something like Mississippi Burning. If any
right.
of the audience has seen that, or even Devil in a Blue Dress, you know that kind of time. You definitely know that. But yeah, Baby Boy, of course,
Oh, you, you want some breakfast, Joe Joe?
bro. What do you feel about that scene coming to your house? We just
Yo, he was butt ass naked, bro.
that winky just
Fish
gave me that,
and
you know.
eggs, bacon, and you just come into the kitchen like, yo. Not only you're naked in the kitchen, but you're like smashing my mom at the same time.
Yeah,
Like, yo, I'm blind. I'm legally blind. You're like, yo,
that face on Tyrese just said it all.
Tyrese was
Just
just
like
disgusting.
disgust. You know, he's just like, Mom.
No, and when he came from behind, he was like,
Yeah.
like, yeah, go cry to your mom. Oh man.
Baby boy.
Why did Big Rage kiss Tyrese head like that? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like
oh
a
man,
yeah,
this man's a nut.
Man, I would, from what I've heard, as you've heard, like there was a lot of like
There was a
commotion
lot of
on the
tension.
set. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Omar Gooding, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother. A lot of
Finally,
tension.
at number 5, I want to put a sports film.
Yeah,
We have to put White Man Can't Jump.
it has to be there.
Had to.
You know what I mean? Man, I keep saying this, man, like from like the other sports film, there's just something in White Man Can't Jump that
Yo,
just puts it
yeah.
above the rest, man.
The
Like
replay value is just
is
high.
is golden,
Yeah.
I
I can
man,
never stop watching White Man Can't Jump.
yeah.
And like, we going to Sizzler.
Who's
We
this
going
one?
to Sizzler.
2 hours. Your mama looks like an astronaut.
I
No,
look
you
like
know
an astronaut. What? Like, what does that mean? Like, your mama was an astronaut. Like,
he was gonna
what?
whoop his ass.
He's like, what time you want me to bring the bitch back? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh
God.
man, that scene I love, bro. You know when Billy Woody Harrelson he finds out that Wesley had like hustled him, and they come back to the house,
Yeah, the house. I'm like, yeah.
and then
Like,
they're
yo,
arguing.
Billy
Yeah,
O.
Billy O. Then they're arguing. Then they're watching the playoffs
Like,
finals.
yeah, that's a black man. That's a
Yeah,
black man.
that's a black man.
You're like, oh, look.
Yeah. Look, oh man. And shout out, honestly, she doesn't get her dues as much as like, certain like other living color dancers, J-Lo.
Rosie Perez.
Rosie Perez, man. Best, hands down. I love do her and do the right thing, but Rosie Perez and White Man Can't Jump,
Yeah.
solid.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
So yeah, that's my
All right.
that's my goal. That's my top 5
Yeah.
90s movies.
Movies of the 90s, man. Like, man, if Rich gives them like 2 of them, you've already said, like, start with them. Sports one is White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
And now I cannot tell you the excitement I had reviewing that. You know what I mean? I was like, I can put this here, and it's like I enjoyed watching the movie. Then it was even good doing the review, and
Right.
it's just golden. And like I said, I'm not the biggest like basketball like fan or player. I love Chicago Bulls.
Right.
I mean, but like, yeah, man, when I think of basketball, like, Michael Jordan comes up straight, RIP Kobe comes, but definitely White Man Can't Jump.
That film make you want to go play basketball,
I
man.
telling you, yeah, 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 yeah. I always feels like that. I've always loved. I'd say like Space Jam and He Got Game. They're
Yeah.
like second or third. I
Even
think,
above the rim.
yeah, above the rim, of
Yeah.
course. That's definitely there. But yeah, there's White Man Can't Jump is like this lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
They got it right. So yeah, definitely. My Mount Rushmore. Sports film White Man Can't Jump. It's definitely second. Boys in the Hood. We did a nice debate on like why we still think it was superior to Menace. Because I think Menace is
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah. I love Menace, but like
Boys in the Hood was just
yeah,
I feel like I get a happy ending with Boys in the Hood.
yeah, rather than Menace. So
Yeah.
yeah, Boys in the
Closure. Good closure.
it was a great closure to the,
Yeah.
the film and that. Yeah, so like John Singleton's like excellent. Hood, because a Hood film, Boys in the Hood, that would be sports drama. If I said comedy, this one is a really tough one because it's like, neck and neck. It's either Friday or House Party, but I'm not sure. It's just tough. It's hard because House Party is music and comedy. It is put into there. But if I had to choose, it possibly is the first Friday. I
Oh
gotta put
yeah,
that there, man. Like,
bro. I think I might I might spoil something. I might, but I think next episode we just need to review all 3 Fridays.
I'm so glad you said that. It's so funny. If you don't know, like, no, you must know, man. Like, we've already reviewed, like, GQ recently did Friday After Next.
Yes,
I've
sir.
already done the Friday one, Friday two. I
Yeah.
really want to review Friday three just to have the.
Yo, we just need next episode of Retro Brothers.
Yes, yes, yes,
After we record this week's
yeah.
episode, we want to review all 3 Fridays
Friday
for the
series.
culture. Or
Yes,
we yeah
100. That
deal. Howie
yeah,
Mandel deal.
it's a done deal, man.
So yeah,
We got that. We got that for sure, man. So yeah, like overall comedy, like my funniest film I returned to, it is Friday. Like
yeah,
a close second is House Party. Like, because it's like I still think House Party is more of a dancing
yeah.
musical film. So I still put Friday. Friday for sure has to be there. So I got drama, Boys in the Hood, sports, White Man Can't Jump. Just put Friday. Oh man. Now House Party's gotta be in there, man. Ooh, this is tough,
It's
man.
tough,
Oh,
man.
I really think it is because, like, even honorable mention. I'm a big fan of Nutty Professor, the
Yeah,
first one. Like, I had that. There's so many times I used to watch that Friday night, get it from Blockbuster. This is
yeah.
how old I used to get it from Blockbuster and watch Nutty Professor, man. So Montel Jordan, you there.
Tell Jordan.
Yeah, man. This is how
This is
we
how
do
we
it.
do it. This is how we do
It's Friday night. Yeah. So I'm a huge fan of Nutty Professor, the first one. So, but yeah, just putting comedy Friday, man. It's House Party has to be in there. If I can put
Right.
House Party and Friday, like side to side, House Party for sure, for the culture, as
Yeah.
GQ was saying, for the culture, man. House Party did. We wouldn't have got Martin, in my
Right.
opinion. Wouldn't have got Martin. House Party.
No.
Then, if I had to add another five, man, like, man, I'm thinking of the Will Smith films, because Will Smith is a big part of the 90s, where,
Right.
you say, man. So it's out of either Bad Boys, Enemy of the State, or even Independence Day, Men in Black. But I would think because of the inclusion of Martin, I would have to say possibly Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first Bad Boys of just the 90s films, man. 100, man. So yeah, but that's Ty. You can see, like, me and GQ, we really had to.
Yo, that's a hard question.
It
Out of
is so hard.
every
Yeah,
movies from the '90s, that's hard to
man,
choose.
it's tough, man. I'm sure if you asked us, like, next time, we may change it. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
there's so many different, gems, man, for the fools, man. But yeah, for sure, man. So yes, man. Like, I think we'll bring this, like, first. Like, this is like the Retro Brothers, like, first live stream,
Yes, sir.
on YouTube.
Live.
So yeah, yeah, it's nice, man. We definitely want to, because we've been doing the podcast now for at least 5 6 weeks now. We're on, like,
Yes. Yeah.
episode
We're
six
on
already.
episode 6 now.
Yeah, so we've come a long way, from August, all the way to now, man.
February.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll keep going.
Exactly. So it's really cool. I was telling GQ, I said, like, man, we should just do a live, man, just to, see the Retro Brothers now brought onto the YouTube. So it's cool.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, but yes, man. Any like things you want to, like, that you got upcoming, or
Yeah,
things.
man.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
I know the last review I've done was Sneakerheads.
yeah,
If you haven't seen Sneakerheads, go to Netflix.
yeah.
It's on. It's a solid show.
Cool.
If you love sneakers, this is a show for you.
Right.
That was my last review I've done, but the next review I'm doing Don't Be a Menace to South Central.
Oh, when you
Okay, so
Yes.
I attempted to record an episode, but I have like rough drafts, so I'm gonna scratch that.
You're right, right.
So so within the next week or two, you're going to see a new review from me. Don't be
Nice.
miss. Review is coming out.
Yeah.
I have a few other shows I want to review. I know I'm going to try to review the new Bel Air.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I know it comes out today on
Okay.
Peacock.
It's released on today for it to man.
Yeah. So
No.
I'm gonna check that out. Then I'll probably do a review on that. So I'm going to try to do more reviews
Yeah.
like from the like current time,
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm never going to stop reviewing shows from the past because
Yeah.
that's my childhood.
Exactly.
Because most people don't know about the
Yeah.
shows. Most people never watch Martin or
Yeah.
Everyone Hates Chris or
Telling you, you know.
shows like that. So I'm
Yeah.
going to keep doing these reviews.
It's cool because you already have like a take,
Right.
already. So like reviewing it is just second, nature and that, So that's fantastic. Man. I can't wait, to see Don't Be a Menace. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
from especially someone who's seen all of those films. Like, the only one I haven't seen is I haven't seen South Central yet, bro. I still haven't seen. I'm telling.
I've
I
seen
got
South Central.
seen it right.
Yeah, I've seen it.
How is it like
Um,
compared to Menace and Boys?
yeah, because South Central came before, a little bit before Menace.
Right, right, right,
Um, I would say Menace and Boys is better than South Central,
right.
but South Central is it's a solid movie.
Right,
Only
right.
thing I can really say I have a gripe about is just the acting.
Acting,
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean,
same par as like
yeah,
Tyron Turner and like Cuba
yeah,
Gooding from Boys. Yeah,
yeah. The main, of course, the two main stars, they're really good actors.
right, right, right.
But everyone else, I'm like, okay, yeah. You can tell it's their first film.
Yeah, great film in that. Right, man. So yeah, yeah. No, I'm definitely, as I said, definitely, Don't Be a Menace. It's coming to a YouTube theaters near you. Very soon.
And
So you
for
want
you
to,
guys that's watching, there's
yeah,
three things I want you to do. I want
that's
you
it.
to
Tell them.
like I want you to organize my Matchbox cards. I want you to organize my Sega Genesis cartridge. I want
That's
you to do my
it.
homework since you want to be such a smart ass. Then at nighttime, I want you to cut the hair off my balls.
Ooh.